Hi there, I am Nolene and welcome to my channel. I am an NLP coach as well as a manifesting coach, and I'm here to help you manifest your dreams. Today I want to talk about your inner speech, your self-dialogue. Basically that's the story inside your head, that little voice that you hear all the time. This story you keep telling yourself all the time is where the creation takes place. So what you focus on is what you will attract. If you are rerunning a thought, a dialogue in your head of a scenario that might not be pleasant, and you keep rerunning it and you're adding feeling to it, you are actually doing the Neville Goddard technique. You are living in the moment as if it's already happened, plus you're adding all those emotions, those feelings into that self-talk, that dialogue, and that is eventually what you attract. So yes, his techniques work. You can decide whether it's for good or for bad. Make that choice. Because your mind is constantly active, you're constantly thinking and feeling, you are constantly manifesting. Even Wayne Dyer said, you don't get what you want, you get what you are. And basically that really just means that you constantly tell yourself a story about yourself and you believe that story, and if you act that way and you feel that way, then that is what you're going to attract. That is who you are. Your inner speech or self-dialogue, you can basically call it what you want, is that story you keep telling yourself, and it is your script. That is your life script. You are the star of your own movie. Now, you get to decide what you want to experience, so you need to basically change your script. That script I am talking about is your self-talk. It is the story you keep telling yourself over and over. You're creating a scene of a future event, possibly based on a past event. Your current inner speech could possibly, not possibly, it is old habitual thinking. It's your old habitual feeling. It's your current reality. It's your current subconscious mind feeding back to your conscious mind what you should feel and think and experience, and you therefore just keep that same experience in a loop. The thing is, your self-talk, it flows so easily, it just comes so quickly. Your thoughts, they just run, and it just flows. So it might feel a little impossible to try and control that at the beginning, but remember, you need to retrain, number one, your self-talk, and you need to plant new beliefs into your subconscious mind. To assess what you are currently thinking, just check in with yourself how you are currently feeling, and that will determine how you are predominantly thinking right now. And your self-dialogue is probably going to match those feelings. It's what's creating those feelings. So that is a quick check just to determine where you are right now. And if you're able to do that, then you can also just make the decision right now to say, you know what, no, enough. I will change this right now, and plan how you want to experience your life. Every evening, rerun what happened throughout the day, and then rewrite this in such way that you would have wanted to experience your day. And once you've done that with that, just end it. That's it. You're replacing an old script with a new one that just feels so great and amazing. You absolutely loving that day, and that is how you want to feel at the end of that exercise. You will see that your reality will eventually catch up with your new self-dialogue, your new belief, your new story, script, call it what you want. I mean, this is really great news. If you actually think about it, your reality follows your thoughts and feelings. Your thoughts, your imagination, your inner speech is your internal world where you experience it first. And whatever that is, you will then experience it in your reality. There are many wonderful manifesting techniques out there today, and I specifically want to focus more on Neville Goddard's technique, and that is living from the end and, assuming the wish fulfilled. However, in my personal experience, if my self-talk was contradictory to the imaginal scene, I would not manifest. I would have to realign my inner talk to match the imaginal scene. So firstly, you need to outline what it is that you want. Create a scene in your imagination from first person, so basically looking from your eyes. It does not have to be very long, just a few seconds, say 5 seconds. Create that scene from after it has already happened, as if you've already received it. So for example, let's say you want to be married, you would create a scene. I'll use one, for example, you're sitting on a couch with your spouse and you're already married and you're just watching some TV and you are twisting the wedding ring on your finger. And you add to that the feeling of how wonderful it is to be married to this person and you are so blissfully happy. You would rerun the scene over and over in your mind with the feelings that had happened, and you're just reliving this almost as if it's a memory. And do this just before you go to sleep. So your mind must be clear of everything else from the day, and you just in that sleepy state, before you fall asleep, you rerun this in your mind, rerun that scene and that absolute wonderful feeling that it has already happened, that you have it. So in the morning, as you go about your day, you're at work, or you're at gym, and these thoughts will pop up in your mind, you need to remain on the same page as what you set the intention as the imaginal scene. If your self-talk is contradictory to the imaginal scene, then you're not going to manifest that desire. It's in conflict of each other. And as I've said before, your inner talk does create. So you need to get back in line with the imaginal scene and just hear yourself talk. Say to yourself, isn't it wonderful how amazing this marriage is? You are so lucky to be with this wonderful person, and married life is really awesome. You can also then use a gratitude journal. And I have mentioned in a previous video that every day, especially in the morning and at evening, or one of the, either, write out everything that you're really grateful for. So what you can also do is create a journal, a future journal, and you write in the present tense everything that you're grateful for in the present tense, but this would be for everything that you'd want. So for this scenario, you would say, I am so happy and grateful to be married to such an amazing person. This is so blissful. Thank you. Besides the gratitude journal, there's the technique of journaling from the future, but I actually want to use that in a different video. I want to go into detail with that because it's really an amazing technique where you can feel as if you already received what you want. So it really gets you into that space, into that vibration of having received what you've desired. So my final thought on self-talk is just to remind you that you are constantly engaging in self-talk. It is through self-talk that ideas come and ideas flow. It is through self-talk that you focus on your feelings or memories that create specific feelings within you. Self-talk is the most natural manifesting technique everyone is already using. You can change your life, your reality, by simply changing your self-talk and how you talk about yourself to others. Put it to the test. You have nothing to lose. So if you want to hear more of this content, please subscribe and hit the bell icon for notifications and hit the like button. Till next time, everyone, have a glorious day.